Is the Zhiyun M20c the perfect light? Nope. Is it the perfect light for you? Maybe. Let's find it out. Hi there, I'm Alessandro Sigismondi, and this is my honest review of the Zhiyun M20c. The design is amazing. What I like about this is that it looks like a huge cinema light, but it can fit your pocket. And what I'm gonna do today is testing this little beast on set in some real situations.
So, right leg there, you bend the left leg, yes.
But before going straight into that, let's look at it a little bit closer. Looks tiny, it is. Actually, it's even tinier because this is the combo version. It has a lot of things on top. So first of all, these barn doors, they are very useful. We have this honeycomb that is also really great to direct the light more. We have a diffuser, and what we have is also a cage. So now I also remove the cage. Boom, like this, and this is it. It's really tiny, it's smaller than the palm of my hand. So now I put back all the accessories, because the thing is, I really recommend to get the combo version, and I switch it on. Yeah, a cool thing when you switch it on is that you have to double press, so you can't accidentally switch it on when you use in your bag or so. One thing that is very nice is that when you choose the color temperature, you can go from 2500 kelvins, that is candlelight, let's say is this one, up to 10,000 kelvins, that is a blue light that comes from a TV, let's say. And then of course, honestly, I always use the sweet spots that are either the daylight that is 5600 or the tungsten that is 3200. But I mean, it's good to have more options. Same way, when you change it here, you can go to RGB, so you can compose your color. You just literally go to RGB. With a color picker, you get a color from Photoshop, and you reproduce the same color. This is really cool if you have a brand and you want to stick to the color palette. So first of all, I'm gonna test it in a yoga shoot. I will use it as an accent light. I will have another key light, a little bit bigger, so I can stay a little bit farther from the subject and have the whole body lit. And this could be a very cool accent light playing with the different color temperatures.
First set is just made with these two lights, a very warm red light and a very cold blue light. Looks a little bit like something for a gamer, maybe.
I tell you, this was the first time I was using the light, and I already learned something. First of all is that the battery life is good, but not great. So what happened is that it just switched off in the middle of a shoot. But what is really cool is that you can give power to the light and in the meantime using it. So in this case I'm using a power bank. I just use the USB-C to connect it. I can use the magnet you have here. Yeah, to be a little bit careful, but it works. If I don't have a power bank, I can just attach this to, you know, a normal plug. I mean, this actually is the one from the iPhone, but whatever works, you know, it's just a USB-C. So any USB-C cable works for that. Well, look, boom. Let's say you're gonna shoot an interview or something like that, it's a little bit longer. Remember this. The second thing that I learned during this first shoot is that if I want to use it as a main light, as a key light, I can't really put the diffusion on if I want the full body to get lit. But I mean, come on, it's 20 watts and it's tiny. The thing is, I really want to love this Zhiyun M20c, because it's just small and versatile, and you know, and so cool how it's built, and the thing that is so compact, you know, you can bring it anywhere. But reality is, for yoga photography or something, let's say when you want to shoot the full body, I'm not sure it's the best choice. It's usable, I can't say it's not usable, but if you want to use it as a key light, lucky for us, it happened that my wife opened a restaurant, and I think that food could be one of the best things to film with this light. Let's try. The main spot that I usually use to take photos and videos in my wife's restaurant is this table, because it's just perfect natural light coming from the window. I can come here and snap a picture or take a short video between lunch, breakfast and dinner, so I usually have like half an hour or so. Having to be very fast, using lights and tripods and stuff is not really ideal, so I always been sticking to natural lights. But now with this little one, probably it's time to change. Let's do like this. Yeah, I think it looks much better. You know, it's a Greek salad, but we're in Italy, and the colors are from the Italian flag. What I think could be a great use of this light is for interviews. Because sometimes, you know, it happened to me that I had to shoot interviews, and the rooms when I shoot the interview are very tiny, are maybe hotel rooms or bedrooms, and you don't really have much space to set up and put a big light with a diffuser and whatever. And I mean, you come with this, if you use the magnet, possibly you don't even need the stand, and definitely you don't have a huge softbox. So you can really attach the light anywhere and create beautiful light, maybe playing with two of these to have also some sort of backlight or fill or accent light, depending on what you want to achieve. This is how normally I would set up an interview. I would use this huge key light with a big softbox, so I can place it close to the subject with a very diffused light coming from 45 degrees, like let's say an imaginary window over there. And then I have here two accent lights, you know, they are just regular lights that are in the house. The experiment now is removing this huge softbox and this huge light that is 200 watts and using this tiny thing. Now I switch the lights. We have the Zhiyun. I'm quite impressed. I mean, I'm using the light only with the barn doors. Ooh, I looked at the light, I got blinded. Let's add the honeycomb. Okay, of course the honeycomb takes away a little bit of light, so I'm coming to adjust the exposure. It's beautiful, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm not beautiful, but the light it is. It's much prettier than me. I hope I gave you enough elements to understand if this is the perfect light for you. If you want to buy it, there's a link in the description. And I'm curious to see the result. Stay in touch and let me know. Subscribe to my channel if you want more content like this.